Did you know that our planet is more ocean than land? Crazy, right? Welcome to the wonderful world of the deep blue, where we're surrounded by more water than dry land. Yes, you heard that right. More than 70% of our Earth's surface is covered by oceans. That's like over 7 out of every 10 squares on a checkerboard being all water. But it's not just a giant swimming pool. Oh no, it's a colossal, swirling, bubbling home to millions of fascinating creatures and filled with secrets waiting to be discovered. Imagine it like your biggest bathtub, but filled with all sorts of fish, whales, and even some creatures that look like they belong in a sci-fi movie. From the tiniest shrimp to the largest blue whale, there's a whole universe beneath those waves that's just as intriguing and diverse as the one above us. So buckle up, explorers. Now, who's ready to dive into some amazing ocean facts? Ever climbed a mountain? How about one that's underwater? Let's dive into the fascinating world of underwater mountains. The tallest of them all is Mauna Kea in Hawaii. But wait, isn't Mount Everest the tallest mountain? Well, if you measure Mauna Kea from its base at the seafloor, it's actually taller than Mount Everest. So, technically, the highest peak is in the ocean, not on land. Imagine trying to climb that. You'd need scuba gear instead of hiking boots. And watch out for those fish. They might mistake your climbing rope for a tasty sea worm. And forget about the breathtaking views at the top. It's all just blue, blue, and more blue. So next time you're in a swimming pool, don't just splash around. See if you can spot any underwater mountains. Who knows, you might be the next great underwater mountain climber. Only remember to keep an eye out for those mischievous fish. Next time you're in a swimming pool, see if you can spot any underwater mountains. Did you know the ocean has its own version of a conveyor belt? It's true. The Great Ocean Conveyor Belt is a system of deep ocean currents that circulate water around the globe. Imagine being at a supermarket checkout. You place your items on the conveyor belt, they move along, get checked out, and end up in your bag. Now, picture that on a grand scale, but instead of groceries, it's water. And instead of a checkout clerk, it's the Earth's rotation and temperature differences. This gigantic water conveyor belt starts its journey in the chilly North Atlantic, where the water gets so cold and salty it sinks. Then, like a determined shopper on a mission, it makes its way around the globe. It's a slow process, taking about 1,000 years to complete one loop. But hey, even the ocean can't rush a good thing. So, the next time you're in the grocery store, remember the ocean has its own conveyor belt but no groceries to check out. Ever wondered how deep the ocean really is? Let me tell you, it's deeper than your swimming pool. Picture this. The deepest part of the ocean is called the Mariana Trench, and boy, is it a doozy. It's so deep, you could drop Mount Everest into it and still have over a mile of water above it. That's like stacking about 8,848 giraffes on top of each other. Can you imagine diving down that deep? You'd need a pretty hefty oxygen tank, a super flashlight, and probably a snack or two for the trip. And I hope you don't have a fear of the dark, because there aren't any pool lights down there. But don't worry, you'd be in good company with all the fascinating deep-sea creatures. So, the next time you're diving in a pool, just remember, no belly flops at the bottom of the Mariana Trench. Ever tasted the ocean water by mistake? Yuck, right? But have you ever wondered why it's so salty? Well, here's the ocean's salty secret. The ocean gets its saltiness from minerals and rocks. When it rains, the water washes over these rocks, dissolving some of their minerals and carrying them into the ocean. And voila, we have a saltwater soup. But wait, there's more. Volcanoes also play a part in this. When they erupt under the sea, they release minerals into the water that add to the ocean's saltiness. So, it's like Mother Nature's very own salt shaker. Now, I know what you're thinking. Hey, I've got a great idea. Why not use ocean water as a salt substitute in my food? Well, let's not get carried away. Ocean water is way too salty and full of other stuff that's not so tasty. Remember, the next time you're at the beach, no need to bring your salt shaker. Did you know that whales and dolphins have their own highways in the ocean? Yes, you heard it right. Our marine friends have found a smart way to surf the sea. They cleverly use ocean currents, those mighty rivers within the sea, as their personal expressways. Imagine this, a humpback whale saying, "Hey Siri, fastest route to Hawaii, please." And Siri responds, "Take the next current on the right in 500 meters." Isn't that wild? These currents are not only the fastest, but also the most energy-efficient way to travel. It's like having a powered conveyor belt that takes you from point A to point B, with no traffic lights, no tolls, and most importantly, no traffic jams. It's the perfect solution for the morning rush hour, if you're a fish, that is. So the next time you're stuck in traffic, just imagine being a dolphin zooming along in the ocean highway. All right, ready for our grand finale? Did you know the ocean is home to the biggest animal on Earth? Yes, you heard it right. The blue whale, the superstar of the sea, holds this gigantic title. Now let's put things into perspective. Imagine a school bus. Now imagine 3 of those. That's how long a blue whale can be. And you know what's funnier? Their hearts are the size of a small car. Can you picture that? A heart that could literally take the driver's seat. And their tongues? They're so massive, 50 people could stand on it. Now that's a party. But despite their colossal size, blue whales are gentle giants. They feed mostly on tiny creatures called krill. Imagine that, the largest animal munching on the smallest. So next time you're waiting for the school bus, just imagine a blue whale swimming by instead.